What's good, everybody? I'm Prim Saripapat coming from Bristol, Connecticut. Yes, Bristol, Connecticut. It's really cold. Woke up, it was like 20 degrees. So, what's here in Bristol, Connecticut? I will show you. It is the headquarters of the worldwide leader in sports, ESPN. That's actually the old First Take set. I'll pan around. This right here is actually where the real First Take set takes place. That's where Stephen A. and Skip and Molly do their thing. And then over there is the Mike and Mike set in the morning. You can check them out from 6 to 10 a.m. So anyways, when I tell people that I work at ESPN, that's usually the first thing that they ask. So I figure I would give you a quick tour. Yep, my name is Prim. Good friends with PJ. We go all the way back to high school. He's the nicest human being in the world. Can't really figure out or remember anything bad that he did, or I don't have anything bad to say about him. Maybe he got in trouble a couple times because he snuck out, but we'll leave those stories for another time. But jokes aside, you are definitely in good hands. So I was a tennis player, played at Salbrook, went on and played at Duke, and then as you can see, I am now a sports anchor here at ESPN. I've been here for about 5 years. So PJ recently told me that he's had the wonderful opportunity of working with all of you who are, most of you, or all of you are athletes, so props, that's awesome. And he also mentioned to me that he came up with this concept for a leadership program, which the first thing I thought was, wow, what an amazing opportunity. So my advice to you is sign up, and sign up now. And here's why. Most of you, all of you are athletes. You guys are very gifted, very talented. Props to you for all the hard work you've done. You are already way ahead of the game, no pun intended, compared to all of your other colleagues and people your age, because you've been given these amazing skills and you've learned and been given the opportunity to develop them, such as time management, discipline, persistence, knowing what it means to set a goal, knowing what it means to fail, knowing what it means to bounce back. Coachability, that's a really important quality to have after college as well when you go into the professional world. Now, even though you guys have developed and acquired all these skills, that does not mean that you will be able to put them all together to succeed later in life. Now, that's not saying that I don't think you're going to succeed, but I'm just sending this message because I can see it now with a lot of my friends and a lot of my friends who were former athletes and colleagues and people that I went to high school with, because they were able to develop all these wonderful qualities that leaders do have, but they didn't really take advantage of the opportunities that allowed them to continue to grow and continue to learn and really know how to put all of these things together. I wish I would have had an opportunity for a leadership program in high school, but back then it just wasn't available. I took all the leadership classes I could when I was at Duke, and we also had a leadership program through their public policy department, and so I did take that, and it worked wonders. I learned so much, not only from my professors, but also my colleagues as well, because being a leader in life is extremely important. You're going to use it everywhere you go. Maybe it is being a leader on the court. Maybe it's being a leader in the classroom. Maybe you want to be president of student council. Maybe you want to be the captain of your athletic team when you go to college. Maybe you want to be the president of a company. Or maybe you want to be a sports anchor or sports reporter like me one day. And I'm going to tell you, leadership skills are extremely crucial if you do end up doing what I'm doing, because we are the last line of defense. All you see is maybe Sports Center. You just see a bunch of anchors up there, pretty faces, dressed nicely, but there's a lot that goes on behind it. There's producers talking in your ear all the time. You have audio people, you have stage director, you have scripts, you have a prompter, and it's really all dependent on you. And if somebody else makes a mistake, you have to cover up for that. And a lot of that has to do with leadership and developing that confidence, developing that trust in yourself, and really following through. So that's why I think it's really important to not only be a leader, because that can really get you far in life and guarantee you achieving your dreams. And that's why it's important to really sign up for this program. It's a massive opportunity. It really is. Not a lot of places offer something like this. So I would encourage you to go ahead and do that, because I will say that, unfortunately, at my age, in my 30s, I have seen things and examples where people didn't take advantage of all the opportunities that they had. In high school, some of my colleagues and some of my friends who were tennis and golf players, and even some of my friends who were football players or basketball players, they just relied solely on sports, and sports is a good thing, but you have to supplement with something else. And they thought that one day they would go to college, or maybe they thought one day they would get a scholarship, or they thought one day that they would just easily get a job after college, after they graduate. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. You really have to be smart about how you go through things, and smart about the opportunities you take. So, leadership is really important, and it's all about developing and honing those skills. And if you have an opportunity like these classes, and to be around some of your friends who are really interested in this, not only could you learn from the classes, you could also learn from your colleagues, and of course PJ as well, because he definitely knows what he's talking about. So my advice, to put it in 2 words. How about that, Duke education? Sign up for the program, okay? So sign up. And before I let you go, I'll give you 5 pieces of advice. I actually wrote them down. Number 1, go after your dreams. Listen, everybody has a dream, and it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter what your parents say. It doesn't matter what your friends say. This is your life to live. Somebody's always going to be a naysayer. I can't tell you how many people that I came across when I told them I wanted to be in sports broadcasting. And graduating from Duke, there's a lot of doctors and lawyers and investment bankers. The reception wasn't exactly warm, but look where I am now. So go after your dreams, and really don't listen to anybody else. If you love what you're doing, you'll be happy. You'll be happy every single day. Number 2, listen to your parents. Yes, listen to your parents. They know what's best. And even though sometimes they make decisions where it comes off as if they don't know best, they definitely have more experience than you. And you won't realize it till later, in your 20s or when you're my age. So listen to your parents. Number 3, listen to PJ, because he too, just like your parents, has great experience. Number 4, be yourself. Be yourself. That's been one of the hardest battles I've gone through, and it's a hard period to do it, because you're getting all these pressures from social media and society to maybe act a certain way or look a certain way. But listen, you're unique and you're special, and there's nobody else like you, so you might as well embrace it. And you know what? Why fit in when you are meant to stand out anyway? So be yourself. And number 5, last but certainly not least, have fun. It's going to go by really quickly. And before you know it, you'll wake up 20 years later and you're my age and you're like, wow, where did it go? So have fun and enjoy the journey. That's it for me. I'm Prim Saripapat. What's up, PJ? And sign up. See you guys later.